Welcome everyone! Finally, we're gonna get started with the hackathon today. So welcome to our Sustainable Supply Chain DeepHack opening ceremony. We are here thanks to EIT Digital, GABA, Intel and Luxonis, who have been partnering to make this project happen. We are very happy and excited to see what's gonna happen during this weekend or extended weekend, depending on how you want to see it. I am Anne. I will be your host for this DeepHack. You will see some other of my colleagues like Jana, Fran, and Fung, who will be helping me hosting and answering all your questions and monitoring Slack, our main communication channel for this DeepHack. Just a little disclaimer, everything will be recorded in the main room. So right now we are in the main room. So we can then make maybe a little after movie. So if you're uncomfortable with your face showing in these recordings, then keep your camera shut. If you're not, then I'm very happy to see faces while presenting. So please open your camera. You've been probably very used to all the rules related to online meetings. So as always the usual, keep your microphone off unless you are directly asked to talk, and we always reserve some Q&A times in our last sessions. So if you have a question to ask, please wait until that moment to open the microphone and ask your question. Here we are for the official practicalities of how this DeepHack is gonna go. Now, let's get started with the opening. I have the pleasure to have with me Mirko Tadic, who is representing EIT Digital, and he has a couple words for us.
And hello from me as well. My name is Mirko Tadic, and I'm leading research programs and deep hacks at EIT Digital. Let me tell you a few words about EIT Digital, which is an organization created and supported by the European Institute of Innovation and Technology, or the EIT. We have a very unique pan-European multi-stakeholder open innovation ecosystem built on the partnership of top European corporations, SMEs, startups, universities, and research institute. It is essentially a platform where students, researchers, engineers, business developers, and investors address the needs of digital entrepreneurship. We invest to accelerate the market uptake and scaling of research-based digital technologies, or popularly deep tech, across 5 focus areas: digital tech, digital cities, digital industry, digital well-being, and digital finance. Since our launch, EIT Digital has equipped around 3,000 people with skills to innovate and become entrepreneurs, and we have supported around 500 startups. The DeepHack program we started in 2018, and it has been a growing success in providing open innovation events like this one and leveraging EIT Digital's ecosystem. It is a part of our stand-up, startup scale-up approach, and it is the very first point in entrepreneurial support funnel that we have. In past events, we have covered a variety of topics, from 3D printing and traffic congestion to creating application stores for POS terminals and food supply chains, for example, as well. With DeepHack hackathons, we focus on deep tech, digital innovation, and it's a way to explore opportunities for companies to quickly solve challenges and tap into the talent pool of highly qualified and motivated experts like you. And for you participants, this gives you the possibility to test your skills, apply them in relevant and current issues, and also to get in touch with potential stakeholders or employers or customers, and establish a relationship that often does not end with a hackathon. This is also a second event in the series of Transatlantic AI Hackathons that we organize in cooperation with GABA. And we are excited to collaborate with GABA on the project, which will focus in this second one on using edge AI, the technique on processing AI algorithms on hardware devices locally to rethink supply chains and to make them more resilient against crisis and reduce the impact of greenhouse gases. When we started thinking about this project, we started from the fact that transport accounts for a quarter of greenhouse gas emissions in both EU and US, and from the opportunity that gives us computing on the edge, which enables devices far away from cloud and on premises to collect and analyze massive amount of information that comes from many diverse pieces in supply chain. As we see today, the relevance of topic increased since we started planning this event. For example, disruption and crowding of ships in Shanghai port, or disruptions in supply chain in EU, but also across the world that are happening due to the crisis in Ukraine, are making this topic even more relevant today than it was just a month or 2 months ago. This DeepHack is also an opportunity for you to innovate and improve people's lives, and also to get in touch with many knowledgeable mentors and advisors during this 48 hours. You can approach them, you can ask them questions, and let them give you feedback on your ideas and innovation, and I highly recommend that you follow their advice in furthering your solution. And again, getting back to the relationships not ending after the DeepHack, if you see a potential in furthering your solution, and especially if your AI applications would benefit from high performance computing capabilities. We also have a DeepHack in May on high performance computing for AI applications, and you are welcome to apply with your solution. Again, we are very excited to be working with GABA to organize this event, and we look forward to discovering the digital solutions that your teams will develop using edge AI powered solutions to make supply chains more resilient and sustainable. And good luck ahead.
Thank you, Mirko, for these opening words. And yes, we believe in the capacities of the teams. They are really looking forward to what you are going to come up with. Now, I want you to offer a warm welcome to Laura Ann Edwards, which is a representative of our second-man partner, GABA, the German-American Business Association. So, Laura, feel free to open your camera and microphone, and the floor is yours.
Good morning, everybody. Can you see me? I can't see myself, so can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All good, Laura.
All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. On behalf of the German American Business Association of Northern California, otherwise known as GABA, we would simply like to warmly welcome you. We're really impressed by the depth of thinking in the teams and the commitment of the mentors and judges. So thanks to all of you already. And of course, thanks to Intel and Luxonis. This is exactly the sort of networking and impact transatlantic event that GABA is meant for. And so I can't say enough nice things about our partners or about the whole process. It's really been a privilege. And I'm excited to sit back and watch you work really hard to, on important solutions. So thank you again. And I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thanks, Anne.
And next partner in line is Intel, and we have with us Jason or Jay Burris. So same thing, the floor is yours if you want to say a couple of words.
Yes, thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Perfect.
Great. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for having us all here. And I am so excited to see all of your solutions that you've developed come Sunday. I want to thank GABA, EIT Digital, and UltraHacks for helping us host this and for letting Intel and Luxonis be a part of this. And I am really excited, particularly to see what edge AI solutions you come up with using the Luxonis depth AI solutions, which are powered by the Intel Movidius MyriadX chipset and the OpenVINO toolkit. Good luck to all of you.
Well, thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
And then finally, we have Eric O'Calge from Luxonis. Same things. The floor is yours, Eric.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Hello, everyone. I'm Eric from Luxonis. Our team designed and built the Oak spatial AI cameras that you and your team has hopefully received for this hackathon. And we have also developed the Depth AI platform. We are really excited to see all the great solutions that you and your teams will come up with. And we are always happy to help if you have any questions about Oak cameras or Depth AI library. Good luck to everyone and happy hacking.
Happy hacking indeed.
Thank you.
Now I'm gonna move on to some practicalities one more time so we are all in line. We have quite a schedule ahead of us. Within 45 minutes, we will kick things off for the actual work with our first checkpoint. So make sure you have at least one representative of your team coming to share information with us, have a quick chat about how your team is doing, what are your needs, and we'll try and pair you with mentors at that moment. Then you can meet your mentors, arrange some mentoring sessions at convenient times. We do advise that you have them on Zoom. We will open breakout rooms for all the teams, named team and your number, so you know where to go. It's your team number. Then at the end of the day today, we have a little social time, so break time, because hackathons are also supposed to be fun and not just about work, and also about making connections and getting to know people. So that's what we'll do at the end of the day. Then tomorrow is almost all about work. We have 2 checkpoints. In between them, we have a pitch briefing to help you have all the right information and be sure about what to put in your pitch, how to record it, submit it, how you will be evaluated. So we'll cover that once again tomorrow in the middle of the day. Then at the end of the day, we have once again a little break time, or in the middle of the day if you're in PT. Excuse me, I am located in EU, so I'm always gonna refer at CET time as my default time. But at the end of the day for EU and in the middle of the day for the US, we have a break time on Saturday. And then finally Sunday, the work is over. You submit your solutions and your pitches. You can take a nap, and the rest of the day is all about evaluation. So that's when the jury comes in and does the hard work. And we will finish by the end of Sunday night or middle of the day if you're in the US, announcing who won hackathon, couple closing words, and that's what we are up to for the coming 3 days. Important notes about the schedule, like I said, checkpoints not to be missed, pitch briefing, rather important too if you want to score well during the hackathon, pitch submission obviously not to be missed, and then pitch streaming not to be missed either, because there's Q&A with the judges, so we kind of need you live for this. And then finally, award ceremony. You want to know if you won, I'm quite sure. Related to the tools and how we're going to handle this hackathon online, we have Slack and Zoom. Slack will be for everything text, and you will be receiving regular reminders about all the happenings in the announcements channel. You have your Teams channel for communication with your mentors and the organizers, and Zoom for everything going live and for working face-to-face with your teams if you're located in different places. Breakout room function that we are going to use throughout the hackathon is quite sensitive to how recent your Zoom application is. So please double check within the break time before the first checkpoint that you have a Zoom application that is at least 5.3.0. And if not, update your Zoom application. You have all the information you need to do the update in your participants or mentor guide, the information package you've been receiving ahead of the hackathon. If you still struggle, contact us, we'll walk you through it. Mentoring, as I said, we assign you mentors and we pair you with the mentors based on needs and skills and expectations. It's on your own pace. We do recommend that you at least have 2 sessions throughout the hackathon. And if mentors contact you, we strongly advise against turning them down because they have less availability than you do, and their input is quite crucial. The more input you get, the better your solution will be. So keep that in mind. You might want to work on your own time, but input, even though it's too soon for you, shouldn't be taken down. That's our opinion. Finally, pitching. As all of you know, it's not going to be live. It's a recorded 5-minute video that can include demo if you want, and we really like a good demo, especially on such a hackathon. And the deadline will be Sunday, middle of the day for EU and very, very early morning for US, but most of your teams have chosen to follow the schedule on CET time, so I'm sure it will be fine for everyone. Speaking of mentoring, meet your mentors. You already met most of them, but we have a great group of mentors from our different partners and even more coming up. So here are all the people you will have probably a chance to work with depending on what you need, what you're working on. So thank you, mentors, for volunteering your time and being with us throughout this hackathon, supporting the teams. Hackathon can be the same without mentors. Just you bring so much input and help, and the results are just so much better when you're here with us, sharing your expertise and skills and thoughts with the team. So really thank you, and I think everyone should join me to give a round of applause to the mentors. So all is left to say for me is good luck, enjoy your experience, rely on us if you need any type of support, help, mitigating problems. We are here for you with my team. Hackathons are here for work and fun, and we have a couple of channels to handle the fun bits too. So document your hackathon journey and share it with us and the other participants so we get that more human bond and shared experience through the pictures channel we have on Slack. We will be sharing pictures of what's happening in the studio and of our hackathon journey behind the scene. So let us know what you're working on, how things are going with you, especially if you're having a break time. Okay, good luck everyone. I see you in about 40 minutes for the fast checkpoint. Get going.